I hope y'all been tuning in. We got a lot more videos coming soon. I hope everybody that's watching this, I hope you safe. I hope you staying home. And just enjoy your family time. YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Gifted Barber, and I'm back, baby. So check me out. In this haircut tutorial, we're gonna be doing that burst mohawk, and it's gonna be a nice simple fade. And before every haircut, I like to comb and brush the hair down. That way it gives me more of an even cut. So now we're gonna set in our first bald guideline. I don't want to spend too much time on this first guideline because I'm gonna come back and clean it up. Next is going to be my no guard open guideline. Now I'm going to make this guideline about a ½ inch. Now again, this part is very important. So when you're making your guideline, make sure everything is even, and it has to be at least a ½ inch. Alright, so the next step is a 1 guard open, and usually I'll take this about a ½ inch as well, but since this is going to be the highest guard I'm using, I'm going to remove all the bulk. And as you see here, my client's hair doesn't lay down, it isn't trained, so brushing while fading is very important. You have to lay those hairs down in order for the hair to feed into the clipper. Alright, now that we have our 1 open guideline in, now it's time to soften up this first guideline. So to do that, I'm gonna go with a 1 medium, flick out at that bottom line. Then I'm gonna go with the 1 close as well and flick out at the bottom line. Keep in mind that when you have the 1 close, it's not gonna remove this guideline. So don't get stuck trying to remove that guideline. This is only to soften that area. Alright, so right here, I'm just making sure that everything is at a 1 open length. I don't want to skip any parts. This area looked a little dark, so I just want to make sure it is a 1 open before I remove the bottom guideline. So as you see, there still is a line there, so I'm going to go with the 1 medium. Just for the fact that I went with a 1 open, now I have to go with a 1 medium, 1 close. Just to repeat my steps, make sure I didn't leave any hairs behind. Alright, so here's the fun part. Now that we have all our guidelines in, now it's time to remove our guidelines. So usually I'll go with a ½ guard, medium, but this time I already see the fade. I know where I want it to be, so I'm going to go in with a no guard using my corners. Now every barber has their own methods of fading. I've seen barbers line up the haircut before starting to fade. I've seen barbers use no guidelines while they fade. Although it's nothing wrong with that, I like to detail as I'm fading. So now that I have the fade complete, I'm going to make sure there's no dark lines. As you see there, I'm going to work my way into the line without raising the fade. So to do that, I'm going to start with a ½ guard open, ½ guard medium, ½ guard closed if necessary. So what you do to one side, you do to the other side. So let's get straight to the point. To start this lineup off, you're going to start right in the middle of his edge. I work my way to the strong side, and then I work my way to the weak side. That way, if I have to raise it or I have to leave it as natural as possible, it'll be easier looking at side to side. So now that I completed the basic lineup, and put this razor on. So So in this video, we're gonna be using SPI Styles Clear Aqua Shave Gel. And if you're having trouble shaving, or if you're having trouble getting a nice crispy line, it's probably because you're not using the shave gel. This shave gel is a clear aqua shave gel, so anything that you're removing, you're able to see at the same time, compared to, you know, the foam white shave gels where once you put the razor, you can't see what's under there. So this is the time where you shine as a barber. When you put a razor to the lineup, boy, that's really what's gonna make you stand out in this barber game. It did take me about 2, 3, 4 months to learn to really get comfortable with the razor, but boy, when you really learn how to use that razor, you can start giving edges like this. Do you see? It's just a little more crispy. It's natural, but you know, it just gives it that little umph to it, that little extra spice. Alright, so now that I finished the natural lineup, I had to spice it up just a little more. Threw some enhancements on there, just to show you guys how much more the haircut can pop when you enhance it properly. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video. Let's go.
We got all the vibes with it. Head start, you can't catch us, so forget it.